Setting up some Marvel zombies, and this time I'm going to shrink the team down to 4 zombies. And we are going to try MZ2, the campaign this time. The first hero on my team today, represented by green, is going to be the Hulk. The U.S. Army recruited Banner to develop a new weapons system while he was still in high school. Bruce was placed under the authority of General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, a blustering, no-nonsense veteran. It was in this person of Ross's daughter, Betty, that Bruce found a kindred spirit. Both he and Betty had lost mothers and were subjected to the outbursts of raging fathers. An attraction soon developed between them. Represented by red is going to be Iron Man. The son of a wealthy industrialist, Tony Stark's parents died in a car crash when he was young, leaving him their business conglomerate, Stark Industries. Taking over the company when he was 21, in retrospect, some of Tony's early business decisions were ethically suspect. Tony was an engineering prodigy, and many of his early inventions were designed for use by the U.S. military. It was his dealings with the Army that ultimately led him to create his Iron Man armor. Developing many transistors for use on the battlefield, Tony traveled to Vietnam to see them in use on the ground. The trial ended badly when an exploding bomb left a piece of shrapnel dangerously close to his heart, and Tony was captured by North Vietnamese warlord Wong Chu. Told that the shrapnel would only be removed if he developed a weapon for North Vietnamese, Tony responded by typical tenacity. Teaming with a fellow prisoner, Nobel Prize-winning physicist Ho Yin Sen, Tony developed an iron suit that would protect his heart as well as allow him to fight the warlord and his men and escape. Represented by blue is going to be Captain America. Subjected to Erskine's process, Roger's body was virtually doubled in size, as millions of healthy cells were created almost instantaneously. His physique was accelerated to the pinnacle of human perfection, all weakness and deficiency drained out of it. However, the secret test area had been infiltrated by Nazi sympathizers who slew Dr. Erskine, the only person who knew how the process worked. Although Rogers quickly captured the saboteurs, it was clear that there was no battalion of super soldiers now. Steve Rogers would be the only one. And represented by yellow is going to be Electro. Electro was killed in the last mission and turned into a zombie, so now he has joined the ranks. Electro's powers are: Electro can store, release, and manipulate electricity to fire electric bolts traveling along powered lines and control machinery. His powers can also disrupt Spider-Man's electrostatic ability to cling to walls. Once he was killed, but he was resurrected by Doc Ock. Electro receives a power-up and a deadly new lease on life. Information crayons are Carnation Pink, Sky Blue, and Sepia. MZ2, Avengers Tower. The Avengers Tower holds a wealth of comm arrays and tracking tools. Should we gain access to these, finding more meals would be a piece of cake. Or flesh. Let's leave the puns to Spider-Man. Unfortunately, it seems that the tower has been put on lockdown. Fortunately, it appears that some of the staff got stuck outside when the barriers went up. Perhaps one of them has an override card. My objectives are to find the secret mission bystander, which was randomly shuffled and dealt among those 4. I must take both red objectives, and then escape via the exit. Any zombie hero can exit at any time as a free action once the objectives are completed, as long as there's no enemies in this zone. I guess they could exit beforehand, but that would hurt your chances of winning. Some special rules. The red door cannot be opened. It's rubble. Some more special rules once the special bystander has been found. And bystanders and objectives are worth 5 experience each to the hero who picks them up or devours them. Now, I only have 4 zombie heroes, so the special 5 or 6 resolve a spawn point on each spawn point does not take effect. I did not do that on purpose, I just had chosen 4 before I set this up. But whatever, you could believe that or not, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we are going to begin. Hunger goes up by 1 on each hero. Everybody's experience, hero at 0. And we're going to start with Hulk, because Hulk's the best. Just gotta say it. And we're going to go 1 action here. 2, we're going to open here. First spawning. And we've got 4 troopers. Spawn, then activate. Don't know if the reflection cut that off. So they spawn in, they activate, and the bystander is Flash Thompson. Flash Thompson has Each time a rush or extra activation spawn card is revealed before resolving it, you may perform one free move action. Flash Thompson, Agent Anti-Venom. Real name, Eugene Flash Thompson. Occupation, former assistant coach, adventurer, Black Ops agent, vigilante, U.S. Army corporal, special advisor to the Mayor's Office of Veteran Affairs, boxer, and football player. Base of operations, formerly CITT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and New York City, New York. CITT standing for Cool Interstellar Travel Ship. Height was formerly 6 foot 2 inches, but is now 4 foot 1 inch. Weight was 185 pounds formerly, but now is 160 pounds. Eyes blue, hair strawberry blonde. First appearance was Amazing Fantasy number 15, June 1962. Flash Thompson is a bully turned selfless soldier better known as Agent Anti-Venom. Initially the high school tormentor of Peter Parker, whose secret alter ego of the superhero Spider-Man also happened to be Flash's biggest idol. Thompson grew out of his abusive behavior and befriended Peter in college. Flash joined the Army and was stationed in Southeast Asia, but had trouble finding a place to fit when he returned to the States. Flash spiraled into depression and combated alcoholism, an addiction that was exploited by the villainous Norman Osborn to involve him in a car crash. This left Flash in a near-vegetative state after waking up from a coma. Flash eventually regained his full faculties and became a gym teacher at his old school. And Flash has spawned in. Well, with Hulk's third action, he is just going to gain a zombie trait. Feast. Discard when performing a Devour attack. This attack may eliminate more than one enemy. Target priority still applies. Alright, that's Hulk's activation. We are going to do... Electro has range, so Electro is going to activate with 1, and he'll shoot a zone away with electric bolts. We're looking for 3s or higher, and we get 2 dice normally, plus 1 for hunger. And there's a hunger and a 6. Take out 1. Experience goes up. Hunger goes up. And that was 1, 2. And we'll do it again. This time 2 for hunger. 2 normally. 3s and up. Well, there's 3 hits and a hunger. Great. Well, Electro is done. And Tony Stark. I don't lose if any bystanders escape. So we're actually just going to leave that one there. We'll go... Next up will be... Let's do Captain America, 1 action here. We're going to open this door as another action. So, door is smashed. We'll spawn there first. Guard Rush. Spawn and then activate 1 guard. So he spawns in, activates, now we spawn there. 1 Specialist. And then our bystander is Pepper Potts. Pepper Potts has spawned in, and she has the following power when devoured. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to draw 1 zombie trait. Virginia Pepper Potts. Former executive aide at Stark Industries. Real name, Virginia Potts. Occupation, former executive aides to Tony Stark. Base, mobile. Height, 5 foot 4 inches. Weight, 110 pounds. Eyes green, hair red. First appearance, Tales of Suspense number 45, September 1963. Pepper Potts became Tony Stark's secretary early in his career. Stark entrusted her with the secret of his identity as Iron Man, but didn't notice her crush on him. She eventually married Stark's chauffeur, Harold Happy Hogan, and dropped out of Tony's life. And as a third action, he's just going to gain a zombie trait. Opportunist. Discard before attacking to increase hunger to add +1 dice to the results for this attack. Oh, +1 to dice results, not +1 dice. Would have been die if that was the case. Anyway. Captain America is Dunzo Malunzo. We're now going to do Iron Man, who is going to go up here. And he will use Missile Wave, which can attack a zone away. 3 dice, 4s or higher, 3 normally, 1 for hunger. Alright, 3, 6, and 2 hungers. So we only have 1 hit, but 2 hungers, which, according to target priority, the guard has a toughness of 2, so we did not succeed in killing him. But let's try again. This time we've got 1, 2, 3, plus the 3 from Missile Wave. Now, 4s or higher, this has definitely got a hit. But if we get a hunger, Tony's already ravenous. Well, there's a hunger. He's ravenous, but there's 1, 2, 3 hits. So 2 for him, 1 for him, or her. There's 3. He's ravenous, ends his activation, and receives a wound. So, great. That is his turn. Alright, now on to the enemy turn. The bystanders stupidly activate and run into where the heroes are because they have to get to the exit if they can. So there's that. Now, starting here, we spawn in a superhero, and it is going to be Beast. Beast has a toughness of 3, and attacking his zone at range 0 suffers -1 to dice results. If his zone is attacked, but he is not eliminated, move him 1 zone away. Get him on the list. Beast has spawned in. Beast, mind of a genius, body of a wild thing. Real name, Henry P. Hank McCoy. Occupation, adventurer, biochemist. Base, the Xavier Institute, Salem Center, New York. Height, 5 foot 11 inches, weight 402 pounds, eyes blue, hair brown, originally, but blue-black when he's Beast. First appearance, X-Men #1, September 1963. Nuclear power plant worker Norton McCoy was exposed to intense radiation, and his son Henry was born a mutant, with unusually large hands and feet. Henry's schoolmates called him Beast, but his mutant physique enabled him to become a star football player. When a criminal called Conquistador abducted Henry's parents to force Henry to work for him, the X-Men came to the rescue. The team's founder, Professor X, recruited Henry and codenamed the Beast. He thus became one of X-Men's original members. Next, we're going to spawn up there. And that is a guard rush. 2 guards spawn and then activate. They go here. Now they share the zone there. And then right here we're going to spawn. Oh man, another superhero. Did I just make sure? Yeah, blue. Okay. And it is going to be Bullseye. Bullseye has his attacks have unlimited range, but still require line of sight. Oh, great. Bullseye spawns in. Bullseye, mysterious mercenary. Real name, Lester, last name unrevealed. Occupation, assassin. Base, New York City. Height, 6 feet. Weight, 200 pounds. Eyes blue, hair blonde. First appearance, Daredevil #131, 1976. His last name is Poindexter in the Netflix/Disney Plus show, but I don't know if that's accurate. Bullseye's origins remain mysterious. A notorious assassin trained by the NSA, he went freelance after clashing with the Punisher in Nicaragua. He first battled his archenemy Daredevil while trying to extort money from the rich in New York City. New York crime lord the Kingpin then hired him to be his chief assassin and sent him after a crusading attorney, Matt Murdock, Daredevil's secret identity. But Daredevil stopped him. Alright, that is the enemy's turn. It is now mine. First off, everybody's activation gets replenished. Hunger goes up by 1. You're already ravenous. You are now ravenous, so we've got to do some devouring with these two. So first off, Electro is going to go, and we're going to attempt to devour Flash Thompson. So we've got 4 normally, 1 for regular, looking for 4s or higher. And that's almost 4s all the way across. What's that? 4 eyes? No. Anyway. Flash. Devoured. Dead. And you are no longer hungry. Your experience goes up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which puts him in the yellow. And now he's back up to 3 activations this turn. So we are going to go 1, and we will try and shoot into there with electric bolts. We only get 2 dice. Both need to be hits, 3 or higher. Each time you attack with electric bolts, you may automatically eliminate 1 trooper or specialist within range 1. Well, there are none. Look at that, a hunger and a 6. You did not kill him. Okay, that was 1, 2, 1 more action, but now with a hunger, get an extra die. And a 6, a 3, and a 2. So, 3 and a 6, that's a hit. 1 guard gone. Experience up to 10. Okay, well, Electro is done. Now, we'll do Captain America. We have Vibranium Shield. So, 2 dice. 3s or higher. We've got level 2 Hunger. So there's 5, 5, a Hunger, and a 2. Hunger goes up by 1. Experience goes up by 1 because that was 2 hits on that guard. That's 1. Then we will go 2, and we will get a zombie trait as his 3rd action. Quick Bite. Discard from your turn. Perform 1 free Devour attack. Okay. We're going to activate Iron Man, who is going to move here as 1 action and attempt to devour Pepper Potts. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 for hunger, 1 for normally. Looking for 4s or more. And sorry, Pepper, but you've been eaten by Tony Stark. So, up to 8 experience. That goes down. And now Pepper is gone. Dead. That puts him in yellow, so he has another activation, or another action. We'll go 1, 2, and stop there. Hulk. He is going to go... Nope. 1. Then he will get a zombie trait. Taunt. Discard during your turn. Select 1 zone within range 2. All enemies in that zone activate and attempt to move toward your zone. I'm going to do that. I'm going to taunt, and I'm going to taunt Beast. So he activates and moves toward my zone. He gets 2 actions. So 1, 2, he moves into the zone with me. And because that was only 1 action from Hulk, well, 2, he did the receive zombie trait. Let's actually see. Nope. Alright. We're going to try Smash. He's got 5 dice. Hitting on 4s or more, but Beast's toughness is reduced by 1, so he's only got 2 toughness. Ooh, Hulk Smash. Nothing but hits. You love to see it. So Hulk gets 3 experience for defeating Beast, who joins the zombie ranks. Zombified. All in all, a pretty productive turn, I'd say. Iron Man, you're done. Alright, that's it. Enemies activate. Bullseye has range on all of them, so he's going to do 2 attacks. So, 2 hits. We'll have Hulk take 1, and Electro take 1. And, actually, hold on. Each time enemies attack your zone before assigning wounds, roll 1 die for each wound. On a 5+, prevent that wound. So, Captain America going to attempt his Vibranium Shield here. And there's a 5. Does his hunger go up? No, because that's not an attack. I don't think his hunger goes up. I might be wrong on that. But we block 1. So, Electro will take 1 of the damage. And just to make sure... Okay. Yes, the rules stated hunger only goes up during attacks. So, well, you're dead. Get out of here. Spawning in the number 1 spot, and we are in yellow now. It's going to be 1 guard. Up there next. 2 guards. And then right here with Bullseye, going to be troopers open fire. All troopers perform one sidearm attack. Well, there's no troopers to do that, so fail. New turn. Captain America is ravenous. Hulk is hunger 3. Stark is up. Electro is up. Return these to their spots. Okay. Cap's got to eat. He's got 4 actions. No, he's only still got 3. And I don't want to bring him there. After attacking with Missile Wave, you may push all enemies into that zone into an adjacent zone. Alright, Stark has 4 actions. So Iron Man's going to activate and shoot up there. He's got 3 dice. Plus 1 for hunger. 4s or higher. Doing Missile Wave. Oh, come on. Okay, no, that's what I wanted. Only 3 hits. So 1 dies. He gets an experience. His hunger goes up by 1. And then with the missiles, we're going to move this guy here. Okay. So that was 1, 2. So we'll gain a zombie trait. Discard after attacking and increase hunger to reroll any dice. Nah. And we'll end his turn. So Iron Man is done. Captain America. He's going to do 1 action to go here. He's got hunger, needs 2 hits. 4 more. He's devouring. Wow. That was 2 actions. Better eat this guy. There. 6, 6, 4. So, hunger drops, gets an experience, and guard is gone. Alright, it's time for Hulk to activate. And he's going to go... Actually, that's Captain America done. Electro is going to activate. He's going to go here. And he is going to do electric bolts. Each time you attack with electric bolts, you automatically eliminate 1 trooper or specialist within range 1. There are none. There's 2. 2 more. Looking for 3 hits on Bullseye. And there's 5, 5, 5 and a hunger. So that's 3 hits. Hunger goes up. Bullseye goes down. Experience up by 3. Zombicide. Alright, so that was 2 actions. 1, attack. We're gonna open this door here. That's 3 actions. We're gonna spawn first. 4 troopers. And the bystander is a special bystander. Secret mission. See the mission rules to know what this card does. Found it! When the secret mission number 1 bystander card is revealed, the green and blue spawn points become active. Spawn 1 bystander in the secret mission card zone and tuck that card under the spawn bystander's card to mark them as the objective bystander. If a rescued card is drawn, ignore it and draw the next card. The green and blue doors can only be opened once the objective bystander has been devoured. If the objective bystander escapes, the game is lost. So our objective bystander is Blind Al. Blind Al has, each time you would be wounded, you may increase hunger to roll 1 die. On a 3 or plus, ignore that wound. That's not bad. Blind Al spawns in. Blind Al, Deadpool's friend. Real name, Althea. Surname, unknown. Occupation, former British operative. Base of operations, formerly Zaire. Height, 5'3", weight, 143 pounds, eyes pink, that's opacity over the sclera, and hair is gray-haired. First appearance, Deadpool, Volume 2, Number 1, November 1996. Al is a skinny old woman who, as her name suggests, is blind. Her origins have never been explicitly elaborated upon. It was eventually revealed that she was somehow involved with British intelligence, although in what capacity is unknown. And for his 4th and final action, you're going to gain a zombie trait. Rotten Strength. Discard before attacking and increase hunger. Enemies suffer -1 toughness to a minimum of 1. And that is going to be his activation. Now, I don't want to get Hulk charging in and get him stuck in a spawn point, because if they get an activation, that's a lot of wounds that I don't need him to take. We're not going to go after that bystander, because for this mission I do not need to devour all bystanders to win. So we are just going to go, Hulk is going to go 1, 2, and then gain a zombie trait. Ooh, oh yeah, that's something. Ambush, spawn 1 trooper in your zone, then draw another trait card. Ugh. And self-cannibalize. Discard and suffer 1 wound during your turn to perform 1 free action. Well, that trooper's gonna suffer 1 wound. Either way, I'll suffer a wound. Poop. Poor Hulk. And that is the turn. Enemies activate. Trooper is gonna hit the Hulk. Blind Owl and these troopers are all gonna go right here. This guard is gonna activate there. Alright. Spawning. Number 1 first. Specialist airdrop. If drawn during the enemy phase, instead of spawning as usual, for each zombie hero, spawn 1 specialist in their zone. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, next up. 2 more specialists. Nope. We're in yellow. 3. Here we have Trooper Rush. 6 troopers spawn and then activate. Great. And clockwise order, now green is active. Escorted bystander. Spawn 1 bystander plus 2 guards. And the bystander is going to be rescued. Instead of spawning a bystander, draw and spawn a card for this zone. Okay. Well, Guard Rush. Spawn and then activate 2 guards. Okay, blue spawn zone. 8 troopers. Activate and then rush. Okay. Well. Not great. Now the board state is a little deadly. And as we begin the turn, unfortunately for Hulk, he is now ravenous. Stark goes up, Electro is ravenous, Captain America is up by 1. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to self-cannibalize with Hulk. He's going to suffer a wound to get a free action. And no, he will not do that. That's dumb. I didn't see there were 2 in there. We've got a trooper and a specialist. Oh, man. Okay. First, we'll activate Electro. Electro is ravenous. Increase hunger, -1 toughness to a minimum of 1. Well, he's got to eat. So there's 3 hits. Drops down, but you can only eliminate 1 target. Now, that's electric bolts. We have 3 actions left with Electro. We are going to attack and arcing bolt. Each time you attack with electric bolts, you may automatically eliminate 1 trooper or specialist within range 1. So we'll eliminate a trooper. Experience goes up. 3s or higher, we hit. There's a 4 and a 5. 2 hits. Okay, that's 1 of 3 actions. We will attack again with electric bolts, but this time we will eliminate a trooper here. Threes or higher. 6 and a hunger, so 1 hit. Hunger goes up. We are now in red, so now he gets Discharge Blast. When targeting your zone with electric bolts, you may increase hunger to roll +1 die for each enemy there, ignoring superheroes for this attack. Whoa. Well, we've got one action left. I think we can take these two guys in the zone. That's risking a hit, though. So we will do the free trooper here. And then we will attack with electric bolts. 3 or higher. There's a 6 and a 3. Alright. Your experience is up, but your turn is done. And now that's going to be bad for spawning into the red stuff. Okay, Captain America is going to go. And we are going to perform... no, we're going to do Vibranium Shield. Got 1 hunger. Looking for 3s or higher. There's 2 3s and a hunger. Okay. He scores 2 hits on these specialists. He's up to 4 experience. This guy needs more experience. That's 1 action. 2. And we'll stop there with him. We'll gain another zombie trait. Self-cannibalize. I don't like that one. I don't want that one. I hate wounding myself. Okay. Stark. Captain America. Iron Man's turn. He's got 3 actions. Or 4 actions because he's in the yellow. 1, 2. And we will push all enemies. And bystanders are not enemies. But we will still try... We'll try a missile wave. 3 dice, 4s or more. We've got 3. No. That's 3 hits, though. Yeah, 3 dice, 4s or more. 1 from... 3 hunger as well. Alright, well, there's another hunger, and 3 hits. And bystanders are not enemies, so I can't drive Pepper Potts towards him. Okay. Well, for his 4th action, he'll get a zombie trait. Submit to hunger. Discard during your turn. Increase hunger by any amount. Ignore ravenous this turn. Well, I will do that right now. I will submit to hunger. Oh, wait. You can't do things that increase your hunger if you can't increase your hunger. So never mind. I won't cheat the system. Alright, Hulk. Let's see what you got. Because you've got a lot of dudes barreling down on you. First things first, you need to devour. Hulk still only has 3 actions as well. So there is 4. That's a devour. Target priority is specialist first. Hulk goes up to 4 experience, drops down. He's not hungry. We'll attempt another devour. No, it's only 1 die. Do 3. 4s or more. We were going to a minimum of 1 toughness unless using Thunderclap. You may re-roll any dice if there is a superhero in your zone. There is not. Alright, 6, 4, 2. Gone. And as Hulk's 3rd action, we will do the Avengers sign, and we're going to target here. That's going to be 8 dice. Roll 1 die for each enemy in the targeted zone. Heroes are ignored for this attack. Flip the token to its damage side after its first use. Remove after its second use. 4s or more, we hits. We hits. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Not quite what I hoped. But Hulk rolled 2 hunger symbols. And he got 3 experience. So he's in the yellow. He's got 1 more action. So we'll do the Avengers sign again. Do I want to waste it on troopers? Yeah. Don't get bonus dice from hunger. There we go. There's 1 hunger, and we've got 1, 2. 2 more hits. This thing's gone now. That was a little anticlimactic. And we got 1 hunger. So he's almost ravenous again. Thus ends my turn. And now the enemies. Bystander activates first. She's trying to get to the nearest exit, which is there. So Blind Owl walks into those 2. And we're just going to start down here. These 3 troopers go here. Guard goes here. These specialists, they perform 2 actions, so they go there. Guards here. And those guards there. And now we spawn. Number 1. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Extra activation. All guards get an extra activation. So Hulk takes 2 damage. These guys go here. That is it. Spawn number 2 is going to be, this was under this card. It's going to be 3. Oh, no, we're in the red. Oh, wait. Okay, all guards still get the activation. We'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 troopers spawn up there. Right here is going to be 4 specialists. Green. 3 guards. Nope, 4 guards. They activate too when they spawn. Oh man, this is not going to go well. Might as well just put them here. And then right here, blue. 4 troopers. Okay. Hulk needs backup. Otherwise, that's it. Hunger goes up. Hulk is ravenous. Captain America, Electro, and Stark is ravenous as well. Okay. We're going to start with Iron Man. And he is going to devour Blind Owl. You may increase hunger to draw a zombie trait. Lame. There's 4 and 1 for the base. 4s or more. There is a 6 and a 4. So, Blind Owl is eaten. Objective 1 is achieved. Pepper is going to be replaced. Dead. That was 1 action of 4. 2 actions. We're going to do a... Oh, wait. His hunger is down to 0. We're going to do a missile wave. Actually, we're not going to do a missile wave. We're going to do submit to hunger to increase hunger by any amount to ignore the effects of ravenous this turn. Well, we'll increase it to 3. Then insatiable, discard after attacking and increase hunger to reroll any dice. So we'll see. Well, that was dumb. Why did I do that? It's because I got it wrong with that one. We're not going to do that. I had it mixed up with the Feast from Hulk's card, which would be good if I could get those 2 together. So we will do the Missile Barrage. And 554, that's 3 hits. So this guy goes down. Oh, he also ate Blind Owl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's at 18. He's just about red. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3 actions. Now we will do submit to hunger to go ravenous. No, why am I doing that? I don't want to do that. We're just going to do another missile wave. 4s or more, we hit. There's 5 and 2 hunger. Grand. Well, you got a hit on that trooper. Pushes you into the red, which unlocks evasive maneuvers. After completing any attack that eliminates at least one enemy, you may perform one free move action, ignoring enemies during that move. Well, we'll do that. Because it was Devour, 1, Move, 2, Missiles, 3, Attack, 4, then, yeah, okay. So Stark is going to go there, and he will end his turn. Captain America is going to attempt to Devour. There's 4, 4, 3. Yep, devoured. Drops his hunger. That's 1 of 3 actions. Oh, man. We will say this. I will have done Quick Bite during your turn. Perform 1 free Devour action. So he's got 3 actions left. That's a little retroactive, little cheaty, but whatever. At least I'm admitting that I'm doing it. So I would have done that. Would you have? We will do just a regular attack. 3s or higher, we hit. There's 2 5s. All right. This trooper's dead. Are you in the yellow yet, man? Nope. Oh, wait, he devoured. Let me make sure. I'm going to go back and check the video to make sure I'm not cheating. Not cheating more than I already just did. He's still in the blue. That's 1 action. 2, 3. We're going to move him in here. Just hopefully get that vibranium shield going. And then Electro is going to activate. He's got 4. And we will go 1, 2, and we're going to do that. When targeting your zone, so we're going to go Ravenous probably. 1, 2, 3, and we'll target this zone here with electric bolts. You may increase your hunger to roll +1 die for each enemy in that area. Alright. So 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 2 normally. And then 3 more for hunger. So the perfect amount of dice here. But don't forget Arcing Bolt. You may automatically eliminate 1 trooper or specialist within Zone 1. So we'll eliminate a trooper. Getting Electro and experience, putting him up to 22. Now let's see what we got. Only 1 hunger out of all that. He's still ravenous, but okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 3s or higher. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 troopers. Puts him up to 28 experience. Electro frying baddies like there's no tomorrow. Hulk, I think you're going to have to take care of these dudes, reducing their toughness, and you're ravenous. So we're going to move here. Hulk is going to feast. Discard when performing a Devour attack. This may eliminate more than 1 enemy. Target priority still applies. So he's got 4 for normal, 1 for hunger. Their toughness is reduced by 1. And that is going to be 2 hits. Because it's 4 or more. Well, not quite what I hoped for, but he devoured. That's 2 of 4 actions. Hulk is going to smash. 4 more he hits. There's a 4 and a hunger. With their toughness reduced, that's still 1. And then we're going to try again. Oh, his hunger goes up by 1. We're going to smash. There's 2 hunger and a 6 and a 4. So, man, Hulk is on the cusp of being ravenous constantly. There's another experience. All right. Hulk again out by himself. Not ideal. But that is my turn. Enemies are going to activate. We'll just go in order here. Okay. Now we will spawn, starting here. There's a superhero. It is going to be Spider-Woman. She has a toughness of 3, can attack from 1 zone away. Zombie heroes attacked by her must discard all of their trait cards. If they don't, or can't, they suffer a wound. Ugh. Spider-Woman spawns in. Spider-Woman, investigator with irresistible powers. Real name Jessica Drew. Occupation adventurer. Base, mobile. Height 5'10". Weight 130 pounds. Eyes green, hair brown, dyed black. First appearance, Marvel Spotlight number 32, February 1977. The daughter of scientist Jonathan Drew, Jessica gained her powers before birth when a laser laced with spider DNA hit her mother's womb. Born and raised on Wundagore Mountain, her powers manifested when she was 6 years old. She was in stasis for a long time, and when she woke, she found herself in the care of Hydra. Spawn point number 2. Another superhero. And this one is going to be Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier has, whenever a rush card is drawn, all zombie heroes within range 1 suffer 1 wound. Ugh, nasty. Winter Soldier spawns in. Winter Soldier, the American hero destroyed and rebuilt. Real name, James Buchanan Barnes. Occupation, adventurer, former assassin. Base, mobile. Height, 5'9". Weight, 260 pounds. Eyes, brown. Hair, brown. First appearance, Captain America number 1, January 2005. In World War II, young Bucky Barnes served as Captain America's sidekick. Toward the end of the war, the pair clashed with Baron Zemo and hopped on a drone plane filled with explosives. Captain America watched the plane explode seconds after he fell from it. He awakened decades later, having been frozen in a block of ice, believing that he had watched his friend die. Okay, spawning here is going to be Specialist Airdrop. If drawn during instead, spawn a Specialist in their zone. Oh, I should have only had 1 that last time. Whoops. Oh no, for each, spawn 1 in their zone, so I need 1 more. Can't forget about you, Iron Schmingus. Alright, green. Oh no, extra activation, all superheroes activate. Well, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Blue, don't be a rush. Specialists, 5. Who am I kidding? All of this is bad. Okay. First off, Hulk, Ravenous. No surprise. And Captain America, Hunger Up. Electro, Ravenous. Stark, not Ravenous. Okay. Hulk is going to devour. There's definitely a hit. He devours. Drops down. Experience goes up. Trooper goes away. That's it. Alright, he's got 3 actions left. We're going to open the blue door and spawn some stuff. There's a spawn here, a bystander, and a spawn point. Okay, first we'll spawn here. 10 troopers. Great! And of course they're on the objective. Spawn there. 8 troopers. And a bystander. Harry Osborn. Harry has, each time you use a zombie trait, one other zombie hero within range 2 may increase or decrease hunger by 1. Harry Osborn, for some reason, chilling out in the Avengers Tower. Harry Osborn, friend and traitor. Name, Harold Theophilus Harry Osborn. Occupation is owner of the Coffee Bean Cafe, owner and president of Osborn Industries, and fugitive. Base of operations, Hell, New York, Seattle, Washington. Height 5'10", weight 170 pounds, eyes blue, hair brown. First appearance was Amazing Spider-Man number 31, September 1965. Harry Osborn was the best friend of Peter Parker and the eldest son of Norman Osborn, the billionaire founder CEO of Oscorp Industries. After finding out that Parker was Spider-Man, Harry adopted the Green Goblin persona following Norman's supposed death in an attempt to avenge him. Then continuing along, because these doorways, this is just one thing, we got a spawn right there, which is going to be 3 guards. Got a spawn here, which is a superhero, and it's going to be Mysterio. Zombie heroes must spend +1 action whenever they attack in his zone. Ugh. Mysterio spawns in. Mysterio, illusionist and trickster. Real name, Quentin Beck. Occupation, criminal. Base, New York City. Height, 5'11", weight, 175 pounds. Eyes blue, hair black. First appearance, The Amazing Spider-Man number 13, June 1964. Quentin Beck was a leading special effects designer in Hollywood, but hungry for fame, he became the villain Mysterio. Using illusions to confound Spider-Man, Mysterio became one of his greatest foes, both in his own and as part of the Sinister Six. Mysterio once devised an elaborate scheme to drive Daredevil insane. When it failed, Beck faked his death. His old apprentice Daniel Burkhart took up the helmet, as did Francis Clume, who acquired Mysterio's costume from the Kingpin, but was then killed. A new criminal purchased the identity from Roderick Kingsley, calling himself Mysterion, but was defeated by the superior Spider-Man, aka Dr. Octopus. Alright, and now we will spawn the last bystander, which is, instead of spawning a bystander, spawn a card in this zone. So, got 8 more troopers. Now, I don't have my standees or another box of troopers, so this die is going to represent the 4 other troopers that didn't spawn. Nope, that's also wrong. If any can't be placed, they activate. So they're going to move toward the closest hero, which is Hulk. And that is all of them activate, not just the ones that spawned in. So Hulk still has 2 actions left. Then we'll move these ones into this group here. Whoops. Alright, Hulk has 2 actions remaining, and we will do I think I did a thunderclap with Hulk before he should have. Oops. Well, we've got 2 actions left. We're going to smash. And that's going to be 2 hits. Yeah. Not great. And we will do another smash, which is 2 hungers and a hit. Now he can thunderclap. I think I did that wrong earlier. If I did, I'm sorry. I realize my mistake now. I'm a little swarmed here. Hulk, you're done. Captain America is going to go. And he is still in the blue, so he's lame. We're going to do Vibranium Shield in the zone we're standing in. There. And it hits on 3s plus. There's 3 hits. Target priority is those 2. You're finally in the yellow. And 1 trooper. You have 3 actions still. Let's do another Vibranium Shield. Same area. 4, and a hunger. And you have 2 actions left. We're going to attempt a devour. There's a 6. This guy is devoured. Hunger's back down. Got 1 action left. We'll move there. Alright. Electro is ravenous. We'll use 1 of his 4 actions to move up here. And he's going to devour. Yeah, he devours. Okay, he's got 2 actions left. He is going to use electric bolts, but he's going to increase his hunger to roll a die for each enemy there, ignoring superheroes for the attack. And since it's an arcing bolt, he can destroy 1 trooper or specialist. So he'll destroy a specialist. And he's got 2 normally, 1 for hunger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dice extra. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Am I reading that right? When targeting your zone with electric bolts, you may increase hunger to roll +1 die for each enemy there, ignoring superheroes for this attack. So yeah. 1s are going to represent hunger increase. And we are looking for 3s or higher. Superheroes are ignored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3 hungers. So he's ravenous again. But 10 enemies destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A devastating attack by him, which puts him up to 40 experience. He's almost in the red. He's got 1 action left. He can only move and devour right now. Since there's no one to devour, he's going to move there. I like Electro a lot. For being kind of a lame character, he's pretty awesome in this game. Okay, Electro's done. Captain America is done. Hulk is done. Iron Man. We're going to have to do a missile wave. And we will do 1, 2, 3 for hunger. 3. We're going to do a missile wave into there. Looking for 3 or more hits for sure. 4s or more. 1, 2. Not good. Since we're going to go ravenous anyway, we're going to discard after attacking and increase hunger to re-roll any dice. Since this is still a missile wave attack, doesn't change to a devour. But we will get... No, we don't get... This is a re-roll. Don't get the extra from the new hunger. There we go, much better. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So, we'll take out Winter Soldier, who is dead, but not done. Zombified. Alright, that was 1 of 4 actions. Action 2, we're going to go and we're going to try and devour. That's plenty. Spider-Woman devoured. And unfortunately for her, Tony Stark was full. She's dead. So 3 more experience in addition to the 3 that he got from Winter Soldier. And after completing any attack that eliminates at least 1 enemy, you may perform 1 free... Oh! We're going to keep that attack, but we're going to utilize our abilities. I know this is another take-back, but he was here. He did the missile attack and re-rolled the dice. The missile attack would have pushed enemies to here, so I wouldn't have had to have wasted a move action. You want to maximize your ability, and since this is a cooperative game and I'm cooperating with myself, I'm doing it. And why does that have a weird Trivial Pursuit pie thing on there? Distracted. So that would have been just the second action, was the Devour attack. So now, with evasive maneuvers, since I eliminated an enemy, I will go here as a free, and then we will do a missile attack into there. That's what I want. He devoured. His hunger 0. Missile wave, we've got 3. No hunger, so that would be 1, 2, 3. Here's our 4th action. Yeah, 5, 4, and 3. So 5 and 4, 2 dead zombies. And that is it. But we did missile wave. We're at full and full. Hulk is almost dead, so we're going to move these guys to here. There. Thus ending a turn. Alright, enemies activate. These dudes go here. These ones go here. Guards here. He's trying to get out. Mysterio moves there. 3 there, but each time you would be wounded, you may increase hunger to roll 1 die. On 3+, negate the wound. So, we're going to take, we would take 3 wounds, increase our hunger by 3, and on 3+, ignore a wound. So there, we ignore all wounds from that. Perfect. This guy's going to go here. Specialists, 1, 2, and now we'll spawn. Number 1. Troopers, 6. They spawn and activate. Alright, number 2. All troopers. Oh no. All troopers get an extra activation. Well, these ones go here. These guys all go out here. Get their beat sticks on the Hulk and Captain America. Now, 4 incoming wounds. Can only increase hunger once. There's a 3, so we ignore 1. 3 wounds. We'll take 2 here, 1 here. Awful. Okay. 3 specialists. Green. 3 specialists. Blue. Oh man, 3 specialists. Oh no. Okay. Whew, I had 1 left. If they would have activated, that would have been the game. Alright. Heroes are up. Well, zombie heroes. This is hot garbage. So we're going to start with Iron Man, and we are going to attempt a devour. Yep, devour successful. Target priority. Specialist goes out first. Okay. Now, we've got 3 actions left with him. We're going to do... Ignore Ravenous. Not just the effects of Ravenous, you would ignore Ravenous completely. That would be devastating for his missile attacks. But he'd have to eat next turn. We're going to do that. We're going to do Submit to Hunger. Go up to 4. We are ravenous, but we ignore it this turn. So, well, discard your increase hunger by any amount and ignore ravenous this turn. But I want the 4 dice. Yeah, that's why I did that. Okay, we're going to do a missile strike right into this zone here. 4 for ravenous. Or missile wave. And we're looking for 3s or higher. I've done this 100 times. 4s or higher. 2, 3, 4, 4. So these 4 specialists are gone. He's got 2 actions left, and with that, we will do another missile strike here. No, we're going to use his evasive maneuvers to go in here, and we'll do a missile strike. But we will have, with repulsor blasts, moved the troopers into this zone as well. Alright, we got 2 actions left. 4 for hunger, 3 for missile wave, 4s or more. And we've got 1, 2, 3. Not quite as I hoped. And we are just going to do a regular devour. I don't want to start the next turn ravenous. 2, 3, 4. That's going to be enough to eat 1. Alright, so that's him. Electro is going to go, and he will use, he's got 3 actions left. We're going to do Ravenous to eat. Yep, there's a... Alright, he is down. Now we will do Discharge Blast and Arcing Bolt. So we increase his hunger by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dice. Plus the 2 normally, plus 1 for hunger. This is his 3rd of 4 actions, and we are going to do an Arcing Bolt to destroy a specialist in that spawn zone. Looking for 3s or higher. 1, there's 2 hungers, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 4 hungers. So he's ravenous. He's max level though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Electro maxed out, and now he has, once during your turn, you may eliminate 1 trooper, guard, or specialist in your zone, then move up to 3 zones, ignoring enemies, and eliminate 1 trooper, guard, or specialist in the zone you end in. Well, yeah. He has 1 action left, but we will do... Cool. 1 trooper. We're going to eliminate a trooper in this zone, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's got 1 action left. We're going to try and devour Flash Gordon here. Or, no, this is Flash Gordon. Harry Osborn. I haven't been doing that. Okay. And that's a hit. You are devoured, Osborn. Yes, we'll do that one. Dead. That was a beautiful turn for Electro. He's now done. And now we have a guy in the red, so this is going to get really nasty. Alright. Hulk is going to activate, and he is going to just smash. Alright, Hulk is going to smash. So he's got 3 and 3. So that is 1 hunger and 3 hits. So 2, 3. He's ravenous, but he scores 3 hits. So action 2. Ooh. I don't want him to suffer another wound. Action 2 will be to go here. Action 3 will be to devour. And that is going to be a successful devour. But now he's in a spawn zone. And if any extra activations happen, he's gonna die. So I guess he's devoured that one. Goes up by 1. And we might as well devour again. No. We'll try a smash. There's a 5. That's a success. That's his 4th action. He's on a spawn zone. I do not like that. Alright, Captain America. You are up, and you are going to go right here with Hulk. And you'll get a zombie trait. Discard during your turn. Perform 1 free devour attack. We will do that. Get rid of Opportunist. Alright. Enemy turn. Activate. Mysterio goes 1, 2. He's now out in the street. Troopers move down. Specialists go 2. Spawning. 9 troopers, because we're in the red now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Spawn zone number 2. Troopers open fire. All troopers perform 1 sidearm action targeting only zombie heroes. It's only 1 range. None of them can do it. Spawn number 3. Oh no. All specialists get an extra activation. So we got 1. Now he's got 3 wounds coming at him. We will discard, or we'll go. Each time you would be wounded, you may increase hunger to roll 1 die. So we'll do that by 3. Looking for 3s or higher. So there's 3 wounds prevented. He's going to be ravenous at the start of the next turn, though. 1, 2. Yikes. Alright. 9 troopers spawn and then activate. And I'm going to hope that Captain America's vibranium shield block helps out. 5s or higher prevent that many wounds. Oh, that's a good roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get 4 wounds altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. 1 hit point each. Yikes. Well, you're still in it for now. I'm sitting here thinking about Electro now that I have been doing this. This is really difficult, and I'm trying to find reasons why. Maybe I leveled up too much, and I think I might be doing the discharge blast wrong, but we'll see. Those wounds are prevented. We have 1 more spawn. That's going to be blue. It's going to be, of course, a superhero. And that is Emma Frost. Bystanders within range 2 cannot be devoured. Zombie heroes must spend 1 additional action in her zone. Emma Frost spawns in. White Queen, Psi of the highest order. Real name, Emma Frost. Occupation, CEO of Frost International. Instructor, Massachusetts Academy. Base, Massachusetts Academy. Height 5'10", weight 125 pounds, eyes blue, hair ash blonde. First appearance, X-Men number 129, January 1980. Emma Frost was born into a wealthy New England family. Gifted with superb business brain and mutant powers of telepathy, she spurned her father's fortune and set out on her own. At a remarkably young age, she was running a multi-billion-dollar corporation specializing in transportation and electronics, which she renamed Frost International. She also became a chair of the college prep school called the Massachusetts Academy, where she trained young mutants. Alright, it is my turn. Hunger goes up on everyone. Means Electro and Iron Man are ravenous. Oh boy. Well, we are going to do discard during your turn, perform one free devour action. Hulk is going to start, and he is going to Thunderclap. When attacking with Smash, you may replace your base dice with 1 die for each enemy in the zone, ignoring superheroes for this attack. So on 4+, we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, no hungers. Hulk gets 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to try that again. He's got 3 actions left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 hits and a hunger. Oh man. He's got 2 actions left. Let's try a smash. I knew that was going to happen. He's stuck in the spawn zone. Ridiculous. Ugh. Well, I guess he's going to devour. Yeah, there's a hit. Of course, couldn't get that one guy, could ya? All right, Hulk is done. Man, oh, that's infuriating. I just gotta get him out of that spawn zone. Okay, we're going to do Electro next, who is only able to devour. So, of course, 1, 2, we're going to devour. And there's 2 hits. This guy is devoured. So that was 3 actions of his 4. You may eliminate 1 trooper, guard, or specialist in your zone, then move up to 3 zones, ignoring enemies, and eliminate 1 trooper, guard, or specialist in the zone you end in. So I'm going to eliminate this guy, and then go 1, 2, 3, and with my last action, I'll get this objective token. Alright, Electro is done. Iron Man has to devour. No. Mysterio has a toughness of 3. I don't want to do that. I do want to do that. Here we go. 3. Okay, did it. Devoured Mysterio. 1, 2, 3. So Mysterio is gone and is zombified. After completing any attack that eliminates at least 1 enemy, you may perform 1 free move action, ignoring enemies in that move. So he's going to go here. He's got 3 actions left. We're going to do a missile strike into that zone. Looking for 4s or more. There's 1 hit and a hunger. And I will pull those enemies into this zone, and with my free move action go here. Nope. That guard is in this zone. I did not. Never mind. That was a legal move. you can shoot outside of a zone when you're in there. So, he started his turn and devoured. Free move. Attacked. Free move. He's got 2 actions left. We're going to take this other objective, which is Electro's max. Stark is now max. And when Ravenous, you can perform actions as normal. So we are going to do Missile Strike into there. 4s or higher for hit. And there is 2 hits. So Guard is before Specialist. And I will pull the enemies into here and use a free move action to go here. And that'll be his 4th action. Alright, there we go. And here we go. Captain America. Man, Hulk is in a bad spot. 1, 2. He's got 2 actions left. We're going to do Vibranium Shield. 3s or higher hit. There's 2 hits. And he's in the yellow, so he's still got 2 actions left. We're going to try another Vibranium Shield. And there's... Oh, 3 plus. Okay, yes, there's a hit and a hunger. He's got 1 action left. He's going to go back there. Alright, that is their turn. Oh boy, here we go. First off, she's going to go 1, 2. They will go 1, 2. No, that would be cheating. There's a door right here. 1. Oh man, if he fails this, we're going to increase hunger. Hold on. It's each time you would be wounded. Okay, 3 plus. He receives 1 wound. He's got 1 hit left. Troopers go here. Troopers go here. And we spawn. Oops. They don't take the spawn point with them. We spawn in number 1. An escorted bystander. 4 guards and a bystander. The bystander is Aunt May. During your turn, you may increase hunger and discard this card to heal 1 of your wounds. Okay. Aunt May spawns in under heavy guard. Aunt May, Fresh-Baked Pie Master. Real name, May Riley Parker. Occupation, homemaker. Base, New York City. Height, 5'5", weight, 110 pounds, eyes blue, hair white. First appearance, Amazing Fantasy number 15, August 1962. It may not always have been easy, but May Parker's life has certainly been eventful. Following a difficult childhood, May fell in love with Ben Parker, their marriage being further enriched by when they became guardians of Ben's nephew, Peter. Sadly, their life together ended prematurely when Ben was shot dead by a burglar. The years that followed would be testing. And I have to... Tony would not have been able to go there. Because Mysterio was 1 extra action to attack the zone. So a little late in the fact that I did that, but whoops. Still would have been the same results on the rest of the rolls though, but he would have been able to get the chest and end his turn. Because Mysterio is 1 action when they attack his zone, and the Devourer is an attack, so whoops. Which, I probably screwed up how this game is going to go by doing that, and which is fine, I guess, because it's been like 4 hours of filming this, because my phone has been drained of battery twice. I'm just leaving it as it is. He's going to be at 1 hit point. That's there. We're going to shuffle this up because we got to spawn more guys. Okay, I'm going back to fix this properly. He would not have killed the guard, and he would not have pulled the specialists into there. So it would have been, I can choose who they go to. It would have been 1, 2, and I will keep the roll. So the same thing happened to him. He's at 1 hit, but this guard would have gone into here as well. He doesn't have an action. But yeah, there, that's all set. Because it would have been Devour and Attack, 2 actions for Mysterio. The free move into here. Missile Strike to there, free move into here. That would have been 3, and then the 4th action picking up the box. And that is where we are set now. So, now we do the rest of the spawning. I'm shuffled up and ready to go. We have all guards get an extra activation. Oh man. I can increase my hunger on a roll of 3+. Okay, he ignores the wound from that guard, but the guards and the bystander, Aunt May, all move into here. Earthquake. I wish I had plexiglass or something over this to stop the sliding. Okay. Yeah, escorted bystanders move with the guards. Wait, Trooper Rush. They spawn and activate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Spawn and then activate. Seven troopers spawn. I did that wrong. These ones are all down here with Hulk, because that was the guard. No, I started with the guard rush. That's right. What am I doing? No. Because Aunt May spawned. Yeah, okay. Oh, I will get this. There's just so many dudes running around. Okay. Now, 4 specialists. Never gonna get out of here. Okay, my turn. Hunger up by 1 on everyone. You are already ravenous, but you can perform actions as normal. He's got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You can't move through people. We're going to start with Iron Man. He's got 4 + 1. We're going to try and devour. That's a lot. He devours. We will devour the guard because of target priority. That's there. And when ravenous, you can perform actions as normal. Well, after completing any attack that eliminates at least 1 enemy, you may perform 1 free move action, ignoring enemies during that move. So we'll go there. And zombie heroes must spend additional action to attack her zone. Really? Alright, we're going to do a missile attack down into there. So, 4s or higher. There's a hunger. And it doesn't eliminate an enemy. But after attacking with Missile Wave, you may push all enemies in a zone into an adjacent zone. We will push him here. We will try with his 3rd of 4 actions. Missile attack. You idiot. You are so stupid. Gets 2 hunger and no hits. So, idiot has to devour for his final action. Oh. Oh, you moron. You absolute moron. Hey, look, you can hit. Okay, he devours. And he attacks, so he can do a free move action and go there. Oh, biggity boy. Done. Let's do Hulk. He's going to thunderclap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4s or higher. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a hunger. Okay, he is at 38. And he will discard and suffer 1 wound during your turn to perform 1 free action. We'll do that. He's down to 1 hit point. He's got a free action. We are going to smash the space that we're standing in. He's still got 3 actions left after this. There we go. Nice roll. That's enough to eliminate these 2 bojos. He's got 3 actions left. 1, 2, and then he's going to thunderclap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't. Because her stupid extra thing. So he stops. I guess we will do Captain America. Just going to go here. Attempt to devour. There we go. 3 hits. So that was 1, 2, 3 because stupid Emma Frost takes forever. Devoured. 1, 2, 3. And then we've got 1 action left, which we will do a quick bite. No. Yeah, we'll try a quick bite. Free devour. Or higher. Nope. That was a dumb move. Well, for his last action, he will want to do Vibranium Shield. There's 1 hit, which is good. That's kind of what we needed. He's now in the orange. So now he has Ricochet. Once during your turn after attacking with Vibranium Shield, perform 1 free Vibranium Shield attack with a range of 0 to 1. So we will do another Vibranium Shield. It's not much, but it's something. There's another hit. Okay. That's Captain America. Electro. We're going to go, he's got 4 actions. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do Electric Travel to kill this. And go 1. And stop here to kill a trooper. And then we will do Electric Bolts with Arcing Bolt to kill one of these. There. 4 and a hunger. And that was his action. Okay, that's my turn. There is no zombie for her. She's dead. Alright. That is my turn. Specialists activate. 1, 2. All these guys, of course, go right to the exit. And are standing on there, just in the way. Oh, man. Okay. I need to get to the center, whether or not there's a pile of people or not. Okay. Starting at number 1. 9 troopers. Activate, then rush. 6, 7, 8, 9. They activate, then rush. 4 specialists. 4 guards. 4 specialists. 4 4 guards. Okay, it is my turn. How am I going to do this? Everybody's hunger up by 1. Okay. We're going to start with Iron Man. He's going to do a missile wave into this group here. 4s or higher. So there's a hit, which is what we needed. We're going to perform the free move action here, and we will push these guys to that zone with his repulsor blast. So that's 1 action for him. We're going to go 2. And for his 3rd action, he is going to do another missile strike. Fours or higher. Okay. Need at least 2 hits here, buddy. It's a 6 and a 5. Yes! That is what you needed. This guy's gone. We will push the enemies to this zone. And Aunt May does not move with them because it says push enemies. Push all enemies in that zone. So Aunt May stays there. And with his 4th action, well, he did shoot, free move. Oh, he'll do his free move, and then he'll leave. Forgot to push that trooper out. Well, you know how the other 3 are going to go. Electro's going to activate and go 1, 2, free action, leave. Captain America is going to activate 1, 2, free action, and leave. Because they can leave as long as there's no enemies present, and Aunt May is not an enemy. But she is going to go back into the bystander rotation. Last but not least, save the best for last, my favorite Hulk is going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to attempt to devour Aunt May. And he hits. He devours Aunt May. Aunt May is not going back into the bystander rotation. She did. And as a free action, he's going to leave. Wow, that mission was hard. That was difficult. I'm pretty sure I did at least 1 or 2 things wrong. But like I said, I started this at like 2:30 in the afternoon, and it is currently 8:45, so please, give me a break. Overall, the difficulty is ramping up with this game. It is getting way more difficult. And, yeah, just barely made it out of that one. Some new zombies are the Winter Soldier. Face the front. Zombie Bullseye. Zombie Beast. There's a better look at the miniature. And Zombie Mysterio. So a total of 4 new recruits for the zombie team this game.